All
You're
right,
back.
let's go. Dawn, my point being is that as soon as you break that down into the, everyone thinks that, well, I sell life insurance, it's for everybody. But as soon as you break it down to a smaller niche, so if it's daughters, with what do they fear, and what is it to, what are they going to be able to achieve working with you? It could be peace of mind or sense of security, but they're not going to buy the peace of mind or sense of security. They're going to buy and connect with you because of whatever the pain point is that they're suffering with.
Gotcha.
Make sense?
Okay. Yes. Whole lot.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're welcome, darling. So just to remind everybody, this is about how to attract qualified leads, right? And so people are attracted to the pain of what it is that you help solve. Who wants to go next? Come on, Crystal.
Well, I have a question because I totally understand the whole presenting the pain point, because one of the things that I do is work with hospitals with compliance. So they are regulated that they have to monitor medicines, blood, tissue, whatever. And I have a system that does that. I have actually several.
Okay.
My problem gets into why me over someone else?
Why not you? Because you're
Well,
damn good at what you do?
Well, and yeah, we try to offer several systems so that it's not just here's one you need, but what's your budget, what's your this, what's your that, but it still gets messy.
Yeah. So is your clients the hospital?
Yes, in that arena, yes.
So let me ask you this: if the clients are the hospital, one of their biggest fears is what?
Well, liability, lawsuits, that sort of thing.
So I work with hospital. So what I hear, just in the short, brief moment, is that I work with the medical field, right? Is it medical doctors?
And it's the hospital, usually hospital engineers.
All right, I work with or for?
With.
Okay, I work with hospital engineers who fear not being in compliance or being sued and need a structure and system to hold them accountable. Simple. That's what I got from you. Tells me the pain point, holy crap, I don't want to be sued, and I definitely have to worry about being in compliance. And here I'm the solution, I have the structure. Does that make it easy?
Sort of, because they'll say, well, so does so-and-so. And one of the things that I've come back to is, yes, but are they checking in with you regularly to make sure things are okay? And if something goes wrong, are you sure that you can get them? Mm-hmm. Because our customer courtesy is big focus.
Yeah. Well, not for nothing, but I know a lot of this has to do with mindset. Okay. One of the things that you're questioning is your own ability. And if you're questioning your own ability, then that energy that you put out is going to be your biggest self-sabotage, right? Is that if I'm positive about what I know that I can do, and I can help people to double and triple their monthly revenue, and I'm confident about it, I don't care what my competitor's doing. It doesn't matter what my competitor's doing. What matters is, Crystal, what you're doing. What matters is that, do you believe that you have the ability to deliver? If you believe you have the ability to deliver, well, then I'd suggest you pick up your big girl panties and you pick up your tatas, right? And you come from that space and be confident. And one of the way, hear me when I say, ladies, one of the way that you can help build your own mindset, and if you're in that Facebook group, we do Monday Mindsets all the time at noon, is do what we call like a stacking list. Do you remember when you got your driver's license?
Vaguely.
Come on, you're not that old. But do you remember when you got your driver's license? Right? You were scared, but you got it. And how did you feel? Dawn's like, oh my God, I remember.
Wonderful. Yes.
Freedom.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the energy level that you want to come at. And so if you make a list of all the things that you have done, right? I got married, I had a kid, I got my first driver's license, sold my first client, whatever it may be. How is it that all those things made you feel? That's where you got to stay. Because if you have a program that's going to help people be in compliance, that's freaking awesome. I don't know about you, girl, but that makes my heart palpitate. Because I would hate not to be in compliance.
Okay.
Hold on, ladies. Does that help you?
Yes.
Awesome. Feel free to do a strategy call with me, Crystal.
Okay.
We can dive in a little bit deeper and see, because I don't think the title is the problem, right?
Right.
I think it's something else. So let's clear that energy out of there. All right, 9 more minutes. Who's next? Miss Kim, you've been on from the beginning and you've been sitting in the corner very patiently listening to everybody. So I'm going to call you out, girl. You got to unmute yourself.
All right.
Come on, tell me what you do.
Real estate agent.
Go, girl. Love it. Talking my language already. 25 plus years.
A little over 7 years. So I'm a real estate agent in the Atlanta metropolitan area, helping residential and commercial clients with the real estate needs.
Let me ask you something. 7 years. What have you made? What have you basically sold? Residential or commercial?
Residential.
Okay. And so of the residential clients that you've had, what type of clients have you had?
Probably a lot of first-time home buyers.
Okay. So let me tell you something. What's going to, like just with Dawn, what's going to make you stand out from the rest of realtors, right? Because there's billions of realtors in the world. But what are the fears of the first-time home buyers have?
Everything.
Exactly. But so think of it, if the first-time buyer is, struggling or, fearful of it's not even finding the right house. Let me think through this for a second. Finding, having a realtor that connects with them. Let me think. I'm just talking my thoughts out, ladies, so stay with me a minute. Having your back, putting your best interests there, losing a deal. Do you have a seller's market down there like we have up here? Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
First-time buyers' fears of losing a deal, holding their hand. Nope, that would be a result. Losing a deal, not having a realtor work hard enough. We may have to kind of dial it in a little bit. Not having realtor work for them. Keeping the pace, right? So first-time home buyers, they don't know the whole process and structure as far as all the different things that they have to do. So, right? So keeping the structure, I don't know. I'd have to think more about that. But do you see where I'm going with this? Yeah, I mean, all these first-time home buyers, think about why they connected with you, right? And what it is their biggest fears are, as far as losing a house or not having someone on their side. And wants nothing more than to have their hand held so the structure is easy, effective, and sold. And then I would make sure that you had a structure of how you get them through their first time, so getting their pre-qualification, getting all their documentation together, making sure they're connected with the mortgage rep, finding the house. Have your list of structure of how you help them get through that fast process.
Okay.
Right? So maybe the problem is a long drawn out, long drawn out first-time buyers that can't find a house or can't find a realtor, but want nothing more than an easy process of buying their first home.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes. It's good.
Commercial real estate is a whole nother apple. So think of it this way. The more things that you do, Kim, and hear me, all of you, the more things that you do is like having multiple businesses within a business.
Okay.
Because how you talk to your first-time buyers is not how you're going to talk to people though that want multifamily homes, that want mixed-use properties, that want AAA rated commercial properties or gross leases or net leases. Like everyone has a different audience and there's so much to learn. Same thing in life insurance. It doesn't mean that you can't do it, Kim.
Okay.
But if you get really good at this one area and generate that income that you want to be able to generate, Then
Mhm.
dip your toe in the sand and start doing a little bit of commercial,
Gotcha.
right? Because
Mhm.
otherwise, if you're trying to learn all these different facets of real estate with never actually mastering one area, it's like
Right.
pushing a rope up a hill,
Mm-hmm.
right? You just don't get there. So if you want to get to the top of the hill first, master one area first,
Mm-hmm.
and then dip your toe in the sand someplace else.
Okay.
Make
That's
sense?
good. Yes, thanks.
Cool. All right, I got 4 minutes. Who wants to go? Come on, Mel. I just saw you unclick.
I'll go. All right. Right. I am Mel Pierce, serial entrepreneur, business owner, and longtime working mom. I'm a life and parenting coach that helps other working moms that are struggling with anxiety, guilt, and overwhelm, that can home from work with nothing left to give. So when their child has a difficult evening, they don't respond like they want, and then they feel so much more guilty because of it. So using my conscious parenting approach, I teach brain-based emotional management and parenting tools that can be applied to every area of their life. And I'm on a mission to help build an emotionally healthy and happy generation from the ground up by helping parents teach their children the power of their brains and how to manage their feelings.
So we don't want to tell them what they need. We want to tell them what they
Okay.
need.
Okay.
That's what they need. They don't know they need that though.
Okay.
Why are they exhausted, guilty, and overwhelmed?
Because they have multiple, I mean, when you're a mom in work and you, honestly, you're never enough for anyone. So you feel like you're not doing enough at work, and then you feel like you're not doing enough at home. So
Are you a single mom?
no, I'm married.
No,
I'm
no.
married, but I'm
Your audience is a single mom or just a mom?
working moms,
Working moms.
moms that juggle like full-time jobs or business. I've been a business owner for over 20 years.
Okay, but there's still a why behind it. So they're exhausted, guilty, and overwhelmed. Why?
Because why are they exhausted, guilty, and over? For me, it was because I had guilt that I wasn't a full-time stay-at-home mom and I was choosing to work.
Okay, so
And
that's a
and
belief.
so it just wasn't, I typically most moms can relate to mom guilt.
Yeah, I think it's more than that, but I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
these will bump us off in less than a minute. So
Okay.
if you'd like, I mean, Mel would love to help you. If you'd like to book a breakthrough call, you're welcome to do that. Anyone else, if if you're interested and want to dive a little bit more into this, it's not just about the title. This is just a part of the foundation of the business. What's going to build the confidence is really getting the clarity on how you're able to help these people, what's the structure behind it, and so forth. So 3 ways you can connect with me. You can send me an email, but I'm going to send you a link to book a call. So 2 ways: book a call or join me in the Facebook group, because that's always active. I'm always active. I'm always there. And if I didn't get to you, I will be in the March 24th event as well. So you're also welcome to join me there. Pamela, I'm sorry I didn't get to you, or Ina. Yeah, but I think you ladies all have some really awesome stuff. Get dialed in on the problem. Remember, people buy the problem. Mel, what's bubbling up for me at the moment is control, or not being able to communicate like what they need, right? So they just do, as moms, right? We can't communicate what we really need, and we just do it because it's easier than trying to tell our kids, right? And then we feel like we're overextended. And so, why? Do the 5 whys. Why do people get stressed? It's not just about stress. Lack of communication, or maybe they're overcommitted, like why, down the whys, because that's where the pain points are.
Okay.
Make sense?
It does. Thank you.
All right, ladies, come on now. Pick up your tatas, put your big girl panties on, and go rock it this week.
Awesome. Thanks, Gina.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.